This is a story that should blow your mind, that should make you angry. For whatever it's worth, I don't know whether minds being blown or anger being felt really is that useful right now, because things are what they are. But I guess it's better to just acknowledge the what would I call it? Just the priorities of our rulers. Okay, this is an article from a Tennessee newspaper, the Lebanon Democrat. That doesn't mean that they're affiliated with the Democratic Party. It's just the name of the newspaper. Tennessee National Guard Task Force deploying to Middle East, October 1st, 2024. All right, it's October 5th, the day that I'm recording this. The storm hit last Friday, a week ago. No, it was last Thursday. So it was 8 days ago. So what would that have been? Late September. Okay, the waning days of September. And this is an article from October 1st. Knoxville, Tennessee. More than 700 soldiers from the Tennessee Army National Guard's 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment were to depart Saturday on the first leg of a year-long deployment to the Middle East. Yes, to the Middle East. To the Middle East. National Guard of Tennessee being deployed to the Middle East. 700 soldiers of the Tennessee National Guard being deployed to the Middle East for a year as this horribly destructive storm is ravaging the state, ravaging several states, including Tennessee. The National Guard, which could be of help in helping find people, helping rescue efforts. That's kind of what they're for, isn't it? I guess the National Guard does a lot of things, or they're supposed to do a lot of things. I don't know whether they end up doing very much, but the part of their job is to assist in emergency situations. Well, in the midst of all this, you have to laugh. You just have to laugh. I'm not laughing to be callous to all of the victims, but just because you have to laugh at some things. So they've gone for a year-long deployment to the Middle East. The task force comprised primarily of soldiers from the 278th 2nd Squadron will initially deploy to Fort Bliss, Texas for a few weeks of additional deployment training before flying to Kuwait. To Kuwait? Why are they going to Kuwait? What's in Kuwait? Is Iraq going to invade again? Is it 1991 again? Are they running into hospitals and pulling babies off of ventilators like they told us, the lies that they told us for that war way back when, that probably most of you are too young to even remember. So, quote, our service members have spent the last year conducting rigorous training and preparing to deploy in support of Operation Spartan Shield. Operation Spartan Shield, said Lieutenant Colonel Jason Tomberlin. As an extremely formidable force of deterrence in the Middle East, we will accomplish our mission with dignity and honor and look forward to returning home when our job is complete. What? Okay. Does this go on? Okay, so this tells us about what Operation Spartan Shield is. Operation Spartan Shield builds partnerships in the Middle East to promote regional self-reliance and increase security. Well, I'm so glad that they're helping out Kuwait with their security. That's so great that these 700 boys in Tennessee and the National Guard of Tennessee are going to Kuwait to help assist Kuwait with their security. There's no need for security here in their own country, right? There's no need to increase security or to increase, say, border security, dare I say. Nah, there's no need of that. But going to Kuwait, that's a necessary thing. That's what our government deems is important work for the Tennessee National Guard to be doing. Okay, so as part of U.S. Central Command, the Tennessee soldiers will assist in maintaining a military posture in the region, help strengthen defense relationships, and serve as an enhanced force throughout the area. What? In Kuwait? I'm a little mystified. Prior to departing, Tennessee task force units in Cookeville, Crossville, Gordonsville, and Morrison were to hold departure ceremonies for the soldiers. Okay, so there you go. 0 comments. That's a little surprising. So they've sent 700 Tennessee National Guardsmen in the midst of one of the most destructive disasters that the state has ever faced. Citizens without power, citizens, their homes underwater, all the things that are going on in the area that was most affected by this devastating hurricane. And the National Guard is being deployed to the Middle East. I mean, there you go. What can you say? What can you say about that? What can you say about that except that it shows where the priorities are? It shows the priorities of our rulers, that they would deploy the Tennessee National Guards, these Tennessee National Guardsmen, abroad, halfway across the world to Kuwait. Nothing's even happening in Kuwait right now. Why are they going to Kuwait? Maybe that's where they're going to be trained, and then they're going to be deployed to other places in the Middle East to increase security. Probably something relating to Israel. I would suspect, although that's not mentioned here directly. It's just informed speculation. But anyway, there you go. The priorities of our rulers.